Stewart in and bowls to Rossington on the drive, and will pick up 4 runs off the first legal delivery. Stewart turns again, right arm over, one slip in into Rossington, who drives down the ground this time and up to the long off fence for 4 runs.
Until obviously just 1 point from the last 2 games. Here's Rogers again, bowls to Rossington and gets hold of that and pulls it away to the square leg boundary for 4. And here's Rogers again, that's driven and slammed away between cover and mid off for 4. Good shot.
Stewart again. And Rossington's got all of that and then some. That has disappeared over the fence at the Graham Gooch end and gone for the first maximum of the evening. That's 6. 37 without loss. We're in the 5th over as Stewart comes in and Rossington goes aerial once again. It's gone a long way up in the air, but it's got the distance as well. It goes into the back row of the Tiptree Jam stand.
Rossington in particular going along very well as Gilchrist comes in from the Alistair Cook end, bowls, and it's hit over the head of mid-off for 4. Well, the 2 permitted boundary fielders. Here comes Gilchrist again, bowls a full toss, and it's hit in the air, and it is taken by Bell Drummond at mid-on. Quite low down in the end, miscue from Rossington. It's funny how the full toss is often the dangerous delivery, but yet again, threatening more than he might have been able to deliver the way he was going.
It's a surprise delivery almost, isn't it?
If Gloucestershire lose, that would be very good news for Essex, particularly if they win.
Everson into Pepper. Pepper drives and drives wide of the man at extra cover and will pick Everson very quickly back into his stride, into Pepper, who cuts away over the top of Gully.
He's this year, of course.
Everson, Pepper steps away, cuts that one away again, and we'll pick up 4 more. A lot squarer this time, but behind square. So
here's Parkinson again, and this one is played pretty well by Pepper. He's gone onto the back foot and he's beaten the despairing dive, I think. There's Parkinson bowls, and that's pulled away for 6. Had to reach for it, Pepper, but got plenty of bat on it. And
Gilchrist in again. Elgar stands his ground this time and heaves it away to the wide long on boundary.
Well, he could always rely on Middlesex, had every confidence. Here's Parkinson bowls, and that's hit away in the air up towards Leaning, who catches it at long off. In the end, a relatively comfortable catch that for Jack Leaning, but that was always a potential way that he was going to get out. Elgar goes for an anchor 33, if you like. He has Parkinson bowls, and this is hit in the air and is going to be caught, and that's a pretty good catch in the end at deep mid wicket. At least some runs for Essex, even from an unexpected quarter. Misses a much better hit towards deep mid wicket and over Finch's head, and that's just what the crowd wanted. Paul Walter picking that one up off length and hitting it cleanly with great power.
Gilchrist is ready now. He's in and he bowls to Critchley, hits that straight down the ground, straight as a die into the sight screen. 6 runs, 139 for 3. Well, did a good job in getting there quickly enough. This next one from Gilchrist has Walter heaving it away into the onside and picking up 4 runs. Runs all there. They need the bowler to bowl outside off stump. Gilchrist comes in. He doesn't, and Critchley heaves that one away into the onside and picks up 4 runs.
Strike the ball quite freely. Jerry Everson goes round the wicket, and that's picked up and hit away firmly for 6. That was really hit hard, and it's gone out towards long leg. You don't see many actually hit as firmly in that direction. That was a splendid shot from Walter.
The bright sunshine once again, and bowls. That's a full delivery, it's a full toss, and Walter lofts that away over long on. Just going to check with the fielder out there. The rope is inside.
Wide mid-off, short fine leg, everybody else on the boundary, and Stewart bowls, and this time that's a wide delivery which is played well by Critchley. Over Stewart again, up to the wicket. It was a very short delivery and it's pulled 4-6. That was a really strange execution from Grant Stewart. He absolutely dug that down. It pitched in his half of the pitch. Yes, certainly the way this pitch is played, it would appear to be the case. As Stewart bowls one that's right up in the block column. Walter plays a very good stroke here, but doesn't manage to find the boundary because the intention was very much right there, but just didn't quite hit it straight enough. A little bit. Snater up to the wicket again, bowls, full length delivery, hit in the air and safe, and it's going to be 1 bounce to the deep mid wicket boundary.
Including the wicket of Daniel Bell Drummond. He's in and bowls to Muyeye, slower ball driven down the ground for 4 runs. It's the first one Muyeye's timed, but he's timed it really nicely. Ball back in his hand again, and he's in and he bowls to Muyeye, and this one in the air down to deep backward square. It's gone the whole distance. That one a little bit more behind square than the one that dismissed Bell Drummond from Muyeye. Helps it on his way and picks up 6 runs. Here's Bosch. In and bowls to O'Riordan, who's leant forward on that one and eased it back over the bowler's head and into the sight screens for the second maximum of this Ethan Bosch over. Bosch bowls to Muyeye, and Muyeye steps back and hits that one long over the Tiptree Jam stand. The third 6 of the over.
Start of the new over, and it's Cook on from the Sir Alistair Cook end, and that is a beautiful drive, back foot drive away through the covers for 4. Field position there, almost a short third man, but perhaps a little bit shorter than that. And this is hit away, it's a big hit that, and it's going just to the left of us and away for 6 into a Tom Pearce stand. Fine stroke. It's been a very good response this from Kent.
Critchley into Muyeye, who steps back and hacks that one away over extra cover, and picks to O'Riordan now. Bowls. O'Riordan pulls that one into the onside and will pick up 4 runs. Went 1 too many, still 2 balls to come as Walter comes in, fires that one in. He's got something on that of Muyeye as he turns it round the corner. Rossington has a throw and hits the stump, so O'Riordan is home, and Tawanda Muyeye goes to a half century. 50 from 34 balls, 3 4s and 3 6s.
But it's being put in jeopardy this evening. Here is Critchley with the ball bowling, and that's hit uppishly but safe and over. Allison at deep mid wicket for 6. As he comes in again, bowls, and that's hit uppishly but safe over extra cover and away towards the extra cover boundary, and Bosch can't stop it. So
Kent score. They require another 93 from 10 overs. Snater is in, caught and bowled, and O'Riordan's given it away. He's just placed the ball straight back into Snater's hands on the follow through, and that's a very timely breakthrough for Essex. Kent 95 for 2.
He played really well, but he'll be annoyed with the tame nature of that dismissal. Bit uncommitted, perhaps not quite committed to the shot, and in the end a fairly comfortable return catch. Obviously, always for seam bowlers, it's never quite straightforward as they go through their follow through, but that was probably about as straightforward as you can get, and certainly he made it look pretty comfortable there, did Shane Snater. But Snater is a man who's shown an ability to sort of turn things around with a bit of inspiration. Just a couple of tighter overs being sent down after that glut of runs. This is pulled away in the air again, and it's going to bisect 2 boundary fielders. We are in the 12th over. This is again hit in the air, but that's a really good shot. That's played very stylishly off the back foot. It was Harmer looking for that wicket now. Comes into bowl, and that's full length and hit away in the air, safe. I think boundary of Harmer's first ball, as that one's a flatter one. It's his hit in the air. It should be caught at cover. It'll be a big wicket, and the catch is taken. A real miscue that, having got the boundary off the first ball, 4 off the first ball, the game very much under Kent's control. The only thing Essex really can do is to take a few wickets to create some uncertainty, and it might be, but even with the experience of Sam Billings, the captain there, has rather given it away.
Snater is in and bowls to Muyeye. Muyeye drives over the head of Snater and will pick up 4 runs here. 126 for 3, needing 188. Snater's in. Oh, Muyeye's hit this one up in the air. Snater calls for it and takes the catch. Snater bowls to Everson. Everson off the back foot forces that one away towards the square cover boundary and picks up 4 runs. Going to bowl to Jack Leaning here. Left arm around Paul Walter. Is into the former Yorkshire man, and Leaning heaves that one away into the onside and picks up.
From 15, here is Cook again. Bowls, and that's driven away, but right up to cover, and it's a crowd catch. In fact, yes, God, I thought it was a crowd catch, but it's actually been taken by Critchley. I thought it was a bump ball. That was a strange one, because I thought it was a bump ball, but no, cleanly taken, and away goes the batter.
Yeah, it looked like a bump ball initially.
Yeah, I
thought, why are they celebrating? But yeah, come off the toe end of the bat rather than into the ground, but that's the wicket, and
I think Kent will be a bit rueful when they look back.
Walter to finish off then, in and bowl. Short delivery is spooned up in the air by Everson, and the catch is not taken, and it's tipped away by the fielder, and has that been hauled in inside the rope?
It has, and of course it might even be Shane Snater, who you could say made a difference in the middle of the innings. Here's a good slower ball to end, and Cook punches the air in delight. That is a big win from a perilous position at one point.